the idea of seeing Jesus face to face and actually being able to hug him physically
Yeah.
is really
Bro,
beautiful.
talk to me about how you're going to feel in that moment.
Like, okay, a lot of people don't think about this, but Jesus is eternally incarnate.
Yes.
That speaks a lot about who he is, and who we are to him.
Okay. Yeah.
Because, and I'm gonna go somewhere with this, but I know
You always do, bro.
It sounds like we're going back a long way, but Philippians says that Jesus didn't consider equality with God something to be used to his own advantage. So he humbled himself and he took on flesh and blood, taking on the form of a servant, humbled himself even to the point of death on a cross, right?
Yes.
But then God exalted him to the highest place. Jesus wasn't always incarnate, right? The Christ that we know has flesh and blood. The Jesus that has entered into our earth has put on flesh and blood. The word incarnate means, in one sense, in meat, con carne, chili con carne, chili and meat. That God put flesh and blood on is a really big deal. And it shows his humility that he would put on this, It kind of would make sense if the Lord shed his body after he went to the cross. Because I think a part of our theology is that Jesus put on flesh and blood so that he could live the human life righteously and then die our death in the body so that his life could be imputed to us. There was functionality to his incarnation. But another part of the motivation for Jesus's incarnation was communion with us. He wanted to walk earth with his people, with us. So much so that he decided to be eternally incarnate. And for all of eternity,
Wow.
Jesus
That's
looks like you and me, has flesh like you and me, like really has human flesh forever. And our experience of Christ for eternity will be that we will be able to touch him, embrace him, hold his hand, look into his eyes. Like, that's crazy. And all I want to do is hug the Lord. I think life's hard, man. And Jesus knows it is. And I think one of the deepest longings for all of us when we're really just going through it and life is long and hard is just, I just want to hug Jesus.
Yeah.
I just want to be held by him. And we will get that moment where we can be held by Christ and walk with him and talk with him and enjoy his real presence. He has decided that his relationship with us is so important that he would stay incarnate for eternity so that he could have that kind of eternal communion with us.
Wow. That's beautiful.
It's amazing.
Oh, I never thought about that.
It's pretty mind-blowing when you think about that he would do that for us.
Yeah.
And he also, when he was on earth, in one sense, he kind of like shed his glory. And then you have these little pockets where transfiguration, you get fleshy Jesus overlapped with glorious Jesus. Yeah. And then his resurrection, resurrection, glorious Jesus body, like you said, so glorious they didn't even recognize him. The Shroud of Turin. Like,
what's that?
You don't know about the Shroud of Turin?
No.
Oh, we're not going to go there today.
Can people look it up maybe?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You could look it up.
Okay.
They believe it's the burial cloth of Jesus.
Right. It's a physical piece of...
Yeah.
Cloth. Okay.
and it's imprinted with the image of what people
Oh, okay.
believe is
Right.
Jesus. And they go back, they dated this thing, and they're like, we don't know how this could have been made. Like, it would have had to be this burst of light that was so big that we couldn't even
right.
recreate it.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
I have heard about this. Where are they keeping it? Is it Jerusalem?
I don't know. I think it's probably the Vatican.
Okay.
With all the other cool Christian
Yeah,
stuff.
makes sense.
But part of what I'm trying to say is the glory of Jesus was so ridiculous that it went whoosh and created this imprint on this Shroud of Turin thing, if it's real. I'm just,
Wow.
I don't know if it is.
No, I love that you said that about the incarnation.
It's very cool that Christ would live glorified like that forever. So part of what I'm trying to say is he's also in his glorified state. And when he comes back, he's going to be in his like sword tongue, fiery eyes, kind of, you know, all of the glory of the angels of heaven. And like, he's not to be messed around with, not meek and mild, but the Lion of Judah kind of thing. But dude, it's so dope that for forever, for eternity, and this is part of what I think we want to get to, after Judgment Day, new creation, new heavens, new earth, incarnate fleshy bodies, resurrected, Jesus Christ in the flesh, we're in the flesh, we're on this planet Earth.
Come on.
It's recreated, there's the New Jerusalem, and this is where we get to live with the Lord for all eternity.
Yes.
And that's just speaking of the physicality of it. What we do whilst we're living here with the Lord for eternity is a whole nother story. It's a whole nother kettle of fish. But isn't it exciting enough just to have the setting? Just to go, it's us and we're the church and we are to love one another. We are collectively the bride of Christ. We are in the same marriage with the Lord. We're completely sinless and there's perfect unity between the people of God. And for all eternity, we will get to collectively enjoy serving Jesus Christ, who is also flesh and blood, on this beautiful planet that God has created for us to enjoy with him, which is going to be 1 billion times better and more beautiful and glorious than it even is now. And that's going to be the setting of our eternity.
Wow.
Whether we will get to explore the stars and the cosmos and stuff, I don't know. But even just that, just who we are and who we're with and where we are is beautiful enough to get me excited.
It's what I mean. It's enough, eh?